running the same circle in the same map against the same things every time. It's different every time you go in. It is a lot to learn. It is a steep learning curve, but somebody who's played Diablo or games like that probably will pick up rather quickly, at least with the basics. But I mean, it's interesting. There's no currency. Like, there's no money. There's no gold. There's no coin. There's no whatever. The money in this game are what they call transmutation items. And it's things like Orb of Transmutation, Avow's Orb, Orb of Augmentation, Orb of Alteration, Orb of Transmutation, Orb of Alchemy, etc. And each one of those does something different. So one might be like Orbs of Scouring, removes all modifiers from an item. Armor Scrap, improves the quality of armor. Orb of Transmutation, upgrades a normal item to a magic item. Vow's Orbs, corrupts an item. I'll give Augmentation, enchants a magic item with a new random modifier. But like, there's just a bunch of these random items that do all kinds of different things, and that's the currency. Like, that's the things people trade you for. Even the stores, like if you go to a store, they'll tell you they want, you know, an item of augmentation for this item. And when you sell stuff, that's what they give you too. They pay you into those items. Like, they don't give you, you know, anything else for selling shit. Just those
So
orbs.
I assume that I'm on normal. It'll only give me the option to play the game. So I assume that.
Yeah, I think everyone starts on normal unless they choose to go hard.
Gotcha.
That's what she said.
Oh, I'm streaming, by the way. Yeah.
You've been streaming since your head-to-head game.
Who's dying? Who? Oh, yeah? Huh.
But if you're not sure, what you can do is make a character. As soon as you load in, pause and go back to character selection menu or whatever it's called. Delete the character, then remake them a second time. When you remake your second character, it will ask you which mode you want to be in for sure, so you don't have to guess.
Oh, well, I'm assuming I'm in normal.
Yeah, but I don't know if you start in normal or normal synthesis. I don't know which one's the default one.
Oh, okay. So, go to character
I'm
selection.
in normal synthesis, yeah. And then when you make a second character, it should ask you which one you want to be in.
So,
I'm in the synthesis,
delete character,
whatever.
right?
Yep. Then just repick it and rename it the same name.
And you said you're doing synthesis, or are you just doing standard?
Which one's in the middle? Like, which one has a hard code beside it?
Synthesis.
Okay, that means synthesis. Because I'm trying to get to hard mode, I just need to learn the game first.
Find your redemption, Exile. For die in it. You were born to be swift.
It's pretty incredible though. Like, when you get into the game, you wash up on a beach and then there's just like a little tutorial, but when you can, hit the big button in the middle of your screen and let me know if it pops up your inventory.
Yeah, I got 2 potions and what looks like a mana potion.
Okay, now hit the L1 till you get the passives, and then look at the tree, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Hit L2 and R2 to zoom in and out.
Absolute fuckery is this?
Every level you get one of those, and it has to come off of where you are. So you go from A to B, and you bridge whatever you want to be based on that.
Oh shit!
It's incredible. It's hard though, because you level up and you'll be like, which way do I want to go? Left, right, up, down, diagonal, and a spiral, whatever.
Here? Or do I just pick a random spot?
Wherever your picture is, like there should be your face or something next to like you start there and then you branch whatever way you want to go from there.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, that's what I said. This
is more complicated than Diablo.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, I can move. Rusted sword.
Yeah, as I said, it's intense. Like, one of my brothers was like, oh, it's not that hard, but there's a learning curve.
Shit.
I was like, okay.
How do you fight?
X. And then when you get skills, they'll go to square, triangle, circle, or R2 square, triangle, circle, X. There'll be pictures, though, whenever you get a skill there. Your first kill should give you an orb that gives you a skill.
The double strike thing? Yeah.
Yeah, you go to your inventory and you socket it into your socket, and then it becomes a skill.
That's what I did.
Yep, and that's how all your skills work. And like I said, some items have 1 orb, some have 7, and then the more you get, the more modifiers you can put in. There'll be skills that are like like double strike is a physical attack, but you'll get skills that are like
Is there a way
supportive.
to
That
lock on to someone?
you use the right stick to like change your looking direction or like what you're onto, but you don't like lock on by in this game. You just kind of like rotate through.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, like when you're fighting things, just move your right stick around and you'll see you cycle through like the things around you. It's weird. And if you hold L2 down, you'll stand in place, but you can like look different directions without moving.
Spin around in circles. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, so that's how you use like AoE stuff. Like, you know, if you want to go left with an attack or right or behind you, in front of you, whatever, that's how you do it.
Oh, God.
This is a huge CPU game that they're trying to make work on the console. It's only been on consoles for less than a month, so, you know, just things like that are just the best they could do.
Gotcha.
I am so lost myself, though. Don't be surprised if you get better than me at this pretty quick.
I have played
Or if you
Diablo
get further
so
in this than
many
me.
times. That's the only thing that might give me the advantage is how long I played Diablo for.
True. Because this is my first time playing anything like this, so...
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I played Guild Wars and that was it, and this is anything like that. I've never played like a overview map type game like this.
Oh, cool.
Like it's very
I got another
interesting
skill.
very quickly. And can get very addicting too.
Got a chance to bleed support.
Yeah, so like you can put that onto a skill, and then if the two sockets are connected, like with a line between them, then that will give your skill a chance to make them bleed. So like when you get 7 connected skills, you can make some pretty nasty and devastating combos. And that's what this game is all about.
Gotcha.
Like I have summon skeleton, and then it's like minion speed up orb, a minion damage orb up, attack damage up orb on it, and then a like physical splash or something. And it's like any physical hit does AoE damage to 3 or more around it. So like I'm just trying to build these guys into like just devastating little demons. And someday they'll be golems. And they'll be huge. And there's also like skeleton archers, skeleton mages, skeleton warriors, zombies, demons, spirits, phantasms. Like there's all kinds of things you can summon.
That's not a lot of drops so far.
Yeah, drops are pure luck. Like, you'll play through some maps and get nothing, and some maps you'll get a shit ton.
That's a bummer.
Oh, down arrow is a map, so you can
What
kind of see
the
like a
fuck
big
is this
view.
thing?
You probably find the boss.
Helllock?
Yeah.
Yeah, my guy is not ready for this.
Use the L1, R1, up, down, and right are your potions. Red potions are heals, blue potions are mana. You can heal
Right.
yourself using those. And those refill as you fight. You're not stuck to just 3. Like, as you fight and kill things, you collect their souls and refill it.
Gotcha.
Which I didn't know that the first time, so I was like playing through trying not to use my potions.
Gotcha.
That was a big mistake.
Here comes the choice. I gotta choose which skill branch I want to go down.
Yep.
Let's see. This is gonna be tough.
You just kind of like look around, get a feel for like what it goes into down the road, and like for warriors, for example, like some go into 2 hands, some go into 1 hand, some go into healing, some goes into rage, some goes into attack speed or movement speed. Like just just figure out what goes into what you want to do most or closest. Now there are ways to redo it later, so like don't be too afraid. That's what I've learned. And then there are ways to just like remake a character and re-go through it like a speed run and get right back to where you are and a brand new guy. So it's actually not that scary.
It's been raining. Playing your game. Huh. Not really. Driftwood Wand. Alright, I'll take a look at it when I can. Oh yeah. With Holt?
Let me know when you get to the town. It's like called Lion Eye or something.
I'm working on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I am. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's free. So. Why is that bullshit?
What, Path of Exile?
Yeah.
Oh god, she's one of those people too, like my brother.
You're not the PC master race.
That's how my brother is exactly. It's so annoying.
I guess I'm in town. I'm in Lion Eye something. Ooh.
Yeah, you're in the first town.
Okay.
You'll start getting quests and rewards and shit like that.
Waypoint.
Yeah, that's where you can teleport from. Let me see if I can figure this out. I think there's a way I can invite you.
Oh yeah, I see a ton of people running around.
Let's see if I can figure this out. Like I've never played this with anybody else, so let's see.
Lion Eye's watch isn't much.
Oh god. Oh, let's see what happens. Says I can't join your game session right now.
What?
Alright, hit options, and then you should see invite in the middle, and see if you can send me an invite.
Maybe it's because you're a higher level. Oh god damn it.
Get to see.
You said options?
Yeah, like when you pause it, it should be in the middle. It should say group or something.
Barely. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. It's a honey badger. Alright, I just had... Do I want a two-handed sword, or do I want this stupid rusted sword? So can I remove... the gems? Like, can I,
Take it out, yeah. You just hit, I think, circle on it. And then it should say, like, socket gems, and then it'll be, like, remove gem, or socket gem again, or something like that. So you can move them in and out of your inventory, in and out of the bank, or in and out of items at any point.
Got it.
Oh, okay. This says I joined a group.
That's what more than likely, because you're a higher level, I couldn't join your game.
I don't know how I find which one is you. Where are you on this map?
I am in front of the trade market.
Okay. Are you the guy with the sword and the helmet and like the red armor looking?
Well, there's a lot of people like that.
Is anyone running in a circle?
Yeah, I see you and your stupid little frog. Sweet Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Is that your character name?
No, that's why I keep locking onto it too.
Oh wait, hang on.
I was trying to figure out how.
Laurenthal? Who the fuck?
Are you Mergen?
Oh, yeah, I'm Mergen.
Okay, hold on. See if this. I just want to see if it opens it up. Okay, cool. It does. Sins, yeah. It's the name my ex gave my characters all the time, so I'm just kind of used to it.
Gotcha.
Give me 1 second.
So, is there a place other than Trade Market where I can just sell something?
Yeah, you go to like Nesha or Tarkale, and you talk to them, and then you hit square to sell.
Got you. Okay.
And then you press square on each thing in your inventory to sell it, and then you hit X when you're done to accept it. And then you'll see what they'll offer you. Like you'll get the orbs and the shards and the scraps and things like that.
It's kind of anything.
Yeah, anything at this point beats nothing.
What's he giving me? Oh, right, because you said there's no true currency, so I would get scroll fragments.
Yep, and then you collect the fragments, and then you make like whole items out of them.
Got you. Let me see here. Let me go back in here. Cleave. Oh, this is a weapon. Oh, wait, no, maybe it's not. Hang on. Let's see. Okay, so that gave me a new skill. Got you. Alright, so where do I go now?
Alright, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna give you something. I can find it.
I'm gonna hop off.
You're not gonna download the game, Marcus?
Nope.
Oh, come on, you're
I'm
off
gonna go get ready for this fucking funeral tomorrow.
Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I'll hit y'all tomorrow.
Alright, man. Have a good night.
You too.
And then there were 2. Is that your frog?
Yeah, you can get a free frog and flaming skull thing in the PSN store for all PSN members.
Gotcha. So scroll of wisdom identifies an item. Got it. Okay. I'm just trying to throw some stuff in my stash because.
Yeah, so you can put stuff in your stash to use down the road. That's what I'm trying to find you some things that I have that might carry over well to you.
Interestingly enough, it does remind me, again, a lot of Diablo. Obviously, it's its own game, but... Just spin my guy in circles.
Oh, there you are. That helped me find you too, because I was looking for you.
Yeah, I'm just standing there. Jesus. I don't think I can use any of that stuff.
Some of it's lower level, some of it's not that high.
Okay, gotcha. I see. Yeah, some of it I can't use right now. Like, except for, so far, that ring. Which, I mean, again, at some point I'll be able to use it.
Oh yeah, but like, that sword in the bottom left is a 3-socket red, so you can put 3 reds in it, and you can put like 1 skill and 2 supports in it, and they all will help each other. But helmet's like 2 reds and a blue. The belts are all gold items. They're all what they call magic items. They all have like random multipliers and upgrades.
Yeah.
Like whatever you can't use, just put in your
I'll
stash.
just stash it all. Yeah, I can use the 1 ring, so I'll stash the rest of it for now.
Yeah, a lot of it's like level 9, level 6, level like 18, like just random, not that hard. But let's see if we both run up here by the coast if we go out together.
All right.
I'm
on a loading
that'd be pretty
screen
cool
now.
if we are.
I would assume we would be.
Yes, it says players in the same party will join the same area, so I'm hoping. Okay, so yeah, these are zombies.
Not the most pleasant
Jesus
of
Christ. You're about to
And
peel
then these
the
are
shit out of me.
skeletons. But I see the army around you.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's what a necromancer can do. And then I can also send out spirits like this, which is pretty cool. Because they'll just go out and do their own thing. You can't control them, but...
Yeah, it's no different than using a necromancer in the Diablo games. So as far as like loot and things like that, do we have our own individual loot that we see?
Yeah, it should be different when we see it.
Gotcha.
So this guy is the special thing for this mode, and basically every map he appears in will give you this portal. You have to go into the portal and then collect his memory. And when you start, you exit the stabilizer, then you have to run away from that purple stuff that'll kind of creeping behind you. Which you can see like growing behind us. And you have to find the other altar or whatever to turn off. Yeah, so at the bottom there's 2. Repair the memory stabilizers or whatever. So you have to run around the map till you find the other stabilizer before that corruption looking stuff takes it over and breaks it. So like it's up here. You can see it on your map if you have the map open. So you'd find this, and then you would hit X at it, and then it'll tell you acquired the memory. If you don't do it, or if you die, or if you don't get to it in time...
It's not letting me pick anything up.
Oh yeah, it's just a memory thing. You'll see this. This is just going to close. Okay. And then right here, all the items that we found pop up at the end.
Gotcha.
So,
I believe in traveling light.
So yeah, you can take whatever you can take. And then if you hit your inventory, you can move things around and try to make them fit better. So like you can hold as much as possible. Now here, I'll show you a trick. If you get these things called portal scrolls, you have them in your inventory, just use one like this, run into it, sell everything in your inventory, and then run back here through the portal and pick up all your items and sell them again. Does that make sense to you?
Hang on.
Oh, you're good.
I'm playing around with this here.
No, take your time. Like I said, I've only been playing this 2 days. It takes time to learn, so... I understand better than most. I'm still learning. You also need to heal up because you're at half health.
Alright.
Okay, but like, you see this portal here that popped up when I used the portal scroll?
Yeah, this here?
Yeah, so use it, go back to town, sell all your stuff
like
to one of those two people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then run back into the portal, bring you right back here.
Gotcha.
That's the best way to make profit. Just because then you don't have to leave anything. You get an item called Portal Scroll. And I actually have some I might be able to give you some from my vault later. Because I think I have like 40 lying around.
Gotcha.
So I might be able to give you like 20. But yeah, it's helpful because then you don't have to leave stuff. And then you can get more of those items that help you craft things later. You might actually get a portal scroll or some type of scroll for selling all that stuff.
Let me see something here. There we go. Okay. So I can equip both of them. Makes sense now. Alright, now to come back through that portal.
Then you can pick up the rest of it and sell it again.
Yep.
And that's what I do, because like that's how I get all my little scrolls and my stones.
Yeah, that's,
like,
that's what I used to do when I played Diablo. Oh shit, I didn't mean to fuck. That's the one thing I don't like about not having like an official targeting system, is it just throws me back through the portal. Okay.
Yeah, when you stand next to items, use your right stick to highlight through different items too, so you know which one you're actually about to use. It took me a while to figure that out.
Got you. God damn it. Did it again. It's not a perfect system. It is what it is, though. It's like a minor inconvenience.
Yeah, after a while you get more used to it because you really start to look up there and see what you're highlighting before you press buttons.
Like, I don't know why I'm rushing. Like, there's like a rush and I'm gonna get attacked or something like that. Oh,
yeah,
the portal went away.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, I kept accidentally coming back through.
Oh, you're good. Honestly, I think portals last, I think 5 minutes or something about that.
That guy's name is Titties Beer.
Yeah, you'll meet some very interesting people. But it's cool that we can play together like this too, because I've been thinking about making a side character just to try some new things out, so it might be like the perfect time.
Nice.
That way, if you decide, hey, I'm gonna make a side character or a different character or whatever, we can like roll together one day and level up in tangent.
Greetings. Founded by Marseille's
God damn it.
Welcome.
Yeah, kind of liking this Necro thing though, just because it's kind of cool to have like an army like that I can just keep bringing out, so I don't have to get too dirty. Especially in like a hardcore mode where if you die, you're done forever. You have to remake a whole character all over again. So I understand why some people like this build.
All right, now what
I think
way?
we did this. I think we go this way.
Well, I guess you said every map is kind of different, right?
Yeah, like there's only like X amount of different patterns there can be, but I mean, it's enough that you very rarely play the same one twice.
And I assume when your people kill people, it gives me,
Yep, it helps both ways.
yeah. Oh, shit. Oh.
You'll see them coming down behind us. If I remember, I think like for every teammate in your party you get like 30% more items, but I think you trade off like a low amount of EXP for it, like 30 to 15% or something like
Gotcha.
that.
Actually, give me a second here, because I just leveled up.
Yep, just trust me, I know how that is.
I have no idea where you went.
I'm right here. If you press the down arrow, you open up a big map that doesn't really cover your screen, but fills your screen. It's kind of hard to explain,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
but it's really helpful if we're trying your way around stuff.
war host in Kardu history tamed the wild.
And you can run any way you want. Like, you're strong enough, you're not going to die. Like, you're supposed to be able to solo right now. Now, some of the later stuff, it's definitely nicer to have a team.
Hyri's arrows withered their pride. Calm's axis silenced their despair. Marseilles line.
Holy shit, that's a lot of people.
To the last. Calm honored him with a place on his belt. Calm has shown Rayclast our Karui strength. Calm will teach.
There might be
Rayclast
something nice for you right here, item-wise.
Hang on 1 second, because I'm,
Oh, you're
in a
good.
fight. That's right. Suck my dick. Everything's rusted this. Holy crap, there are a lot of you.
Oh, yeah. Alright, see if you can use this. I don't know or not.
I won't be able to use it at the moment, only because I have a two-handed weapon equipped.
Okay. You can start to see like white items are regular, purple are unique, and then the yellow ones are legendary or whatever, yeah. It's like you'll start to figure out the rarity. If you see one that's all white, it just means you'll get a chromatic orb for it when you sell it, and a chromatic orb changes the color of the sockets on an item randomly. So like, it might go from like red, blue, red to red, green, red, or green, red, red, or green, blue, blue, or whatever. So it's all a guessing game. And then here's your waypoint.
Okay, so this will
then
take me back to Lion Ice so I can go
Town.
sell this shit. Yeah.
And then when you come back, you just go straight to the right to Tidal Island, and that's where you'll be progressing your story.
Gotcha.
Welcome.
Do you have anything that has like 2 or 3 red orbs on it? Or sockets on it?
What do you mean?
Like, in your inventory, does anything you're wearing have like 2 or 3 connected red sockets yet?
Not connected. I have one that's red connected to a green, then connects to another red. That's my helmet.
Okay, so it's like red, green, red.
Yeah.
Okay, so come over
And
to
then there's that
Nessa.
shield. That shield that you gave me. Ooh. However, this is I might have to put this on.
I think you'll like this though. Ooh.
Welcome.
Hang on.
Oh, you're good. Just let me know when you have a second.
Oh, that's a weapon. Got it.
Welcome.
Alright, so talk to Nessa over here.
Hang on.
No problem.
Oh, God damn it. I did it again. Alright, where am I? Are you in the town at the moment?
Yeah.
Oh, Nisa.
Nessa's in the corner.
I can offer.
Nissa, Nessa, whatever. Go to, like, purchase items.
Uh-huh.
Press R2, you should see all the skills you can currently use.
Oh, like the where it says select items to buy, where it gives you, like, the red and the green
Yeah.
things?
Yeah, these what are the red ones? Like,
Glacial Hammer, Cleave,
okay.
Chance to Bleed Support, Heavy Strike, Molten Strike, and Ground Slam.
Okay, buy the Molten Strike one if you can. If you can't, let me know.
Let me see. Molten Strike. Yes, I was able to buy it.
Okay. Put that into one of your items, and then tell me like what other colors you can attach to it.
Green.
Okay, green item. Okay, so go back to Nisa and tell me what her green items are. I'll see if any of those stack with it.
Hang on, I'm just moving stuff around in my inventory.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
I do have something called a chromatic orb as well, which allows me to reforge the color of sockets on an item.
Yeah, so if you wanted to, you could use it on something with nothing socketed in it yet, or if you have something in it, just take it out first, and then you could re-roll the colors and try to get a more suitable color for you.
Gotcha. All right, so what was it you were telling me? You go back to
Hello.
Nissa?
Yeah, go back to Nisa.
Uh-huh.
What are the green ones she has?
A lot. Ice Shot, Split Arrow, Burning Arrow, Spectral Throw, Double Strike, Dual Strike, Viper Strike, Frost Blades, Shrapnel Shot, and Caustic Arrow.
Okay, let's see. So any of these?
Looks
this
like
one?
a
Would that
lot
work
of them
with
are
you?
good for projectile.
It counts
and
as projectile. Vicious projectile, slower projectile.
Would that be better though?
No.
Is that your
More
brother?
Lesser.
Yeah, he just walked in.
Lesser has a better damage multiplier.
What level are you at, Dave? Do you know?
Level 3.
Level 3. Okay, so you can't use that one yet.
Colin, are you the party leader?
Hmm?
Go to your options real quick. There's something you need to do. Go to options on here.
Okay.
Go all the way down.
Okay.
Okay, good. You've enabled.
Yeah.
Level down scaling because that he doesn't get any XP penalty, but lowers your level and makes you weaker.
Okay, so when he's level 7, we can give him one of these. To put
Added
into it.
fire damage is a terrific one you should be using.
I don't know if he has. What color is added fire damage?
Red.
Red.
He should unlock it once you get to the prison. That's
Okay.
offers it to you.
All right, so he'll get that
Alright,
here in a couple
so-
seconds.
I'm gonna
Another
go back
great
through the
one
waypoint.
is
Yeah, go back to the waypoint.
For his level though, what you could give him if you have one.
And then go back to the coast.
In order of.
All right, you say go right. Hello?
So when you go in here, you should see that skill now on a skill bar. Use that skill when you're fighting a mob.
Which one? Oh, the triangle?
Yeah, the molten one.
The molten one. Got you. Okay.
Like, let them group up around you and then just start pressing triangle.
Oh, that's a good skill. Leave is a fun skill. You can get a unique gem later in the game, pretty early on in the story. You get multiple of them with that.
Yeah, so as you see, that's like you're an early on AoE, and you can actually run the whole game with that skill.
Each one of the projectiles counts as a separate hit, by the way. So if you hit an enemy,
see if you want any of these.
These
Are both 3 sockets.
Cool. Go to your options real quick.
And you use scrolls of wisdom to identify those if you don't have
I
any.
don't
yet.
have a scroll of wisdom at the moment. I had to use my last scroll of wisdom to buy. Oh, that works.
Go
Thank
to
you.
options real quick.
You're welcome. What's up?
Go to options real quick. Go to all the way to the bottom at general. Go to default loot allocation. Go to free for all. Now, any of you can pick up anything and it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Short allocation means items are reserved for a person for like 5 seconds. Permanent means once it drops, only that person it got dropped for can grab it.
Gotcha.
Free for all is exactly what it sounds like. Free for all means that he doesn't have to wait for you to drop things. You can just lick and grab stuff.
So if I get a drop or if you get your drop, you should be able to see it.
Yeah, you both can see the drops, and normally what happens is, like, for example, if you had permanent on and you get dropped and it's that color for you, it would be grayed out for him. You can see what you've got. You can't touch it.
Okay. Alright, so up here you should see. Tell me if you can see these drops or not.
Also, did you get the bonus point for opening that gate back?
Driftwood scepter, corroded blade.
Okay. And that's a new potion for you over there.
Oh.
Where? I don't see a potion.
I think you have it in your inventory. It's medium something potion.
It may have auto-equipped his bar if you had an open slot.
Yeah, it might have went right into your bag because you had an open spot.
If you have an open spot in your potion belt, it'll auto-equip. Same for equipment in this game. You pick stuff and you have an open slot, it'll just auto-equip.
Yeah, hang on 1 second. I just leveled, so I was giving myself the.
No, you're good.
Yeah, no, I didn't have a
trying to figure
potion
out my
or anything like that went in. Or you said it's a potion slot.
It's like a red potion, a medium red potion or something. I think it's just on the
Gotcha.
ground.
That only
I'm
has
trying to
one
get
thing on it though, so it's not as useful to me. Yeah. Hard part's gonna be I want a better weapon, but discard that for now. Oh yeah, I see it. Right D-pad is that high-end
Yeah, okay.
potion.
So, yeah, better potion. Okay.
Jesus, they're everywhere.
Look at all that. Nice.
Hang on, I'll come back and gather that in a moment here. Jesus.
Take your time. Yeah, as I said, as you play this more and more, you'll start to just really fall in love with some of the drops. And
believe in traveling light.
like what happened to me is you'll find all this good stuff in one class, and you won't be that class, and then you'll be like, "Huh, I really think I might make a new blah blah blah." As I said, I've already been tempted to make a warrior.
Jeez Louise.
Here, I will use this.
Hang on, I can't see anything because that stupid fucking chest is in my way. I can't see anything.
Oh, you're good. I used the portal.
Got you. Yeah, that works out because I can't fucking see anything. It's blocking my entire inventory because I picked up that medicine chest to give to Nessa.
Yeah, you can get it to where you're here and then go back to the portal too.
You know, so I got a bunch of stuff in my
I'd
hands.
almost stop believing.
now to play with my inventory. No, that's armor 27. Okay, so that's actually better. Socket. Sell the rest of that.
Got a job for you. Greetings.
So the hardest part about like I found a sword that was more powerful than what I currently have, but it only had one socket. So I'm sitting there like I'm weighing the options, and I'm like, it's kind of not worth it to pick up one that doesn't have as many sockets.
You lose a little movement speed with the resistance and the light for hard to replace. It's a 4-link.
So what's the difference in the items you have right now? For the swords?
Oh no, I already sold the sword. It was like 2 more attack, but it had one less socket.
You can get rid of culling support, by the way. You don't need it. I only had it on because there was nothing better at the time. What you can buy from that side is get the added cold damage and put it in. Added cold damage is just flat cold damage. It'll make them a little stronger. I would give the 4-link not to your skeletons. Oh wait, is that your Raging Spirit?
Yeah.
I'd give it to your zombies first.
I have it.
You have a 4-link for them.
I have 4-link helmet for Stormcall.
I would swap the skeletons into the Stormcall helmet. You can work with green slots for spells. Like you can.
These are spirits.
Yeah, put
These
Summon Raging Spirit up there in the 4-link. You don't need a 4-link for Stormcall. In fact, you can use a different skill in Stormcall now. There's better spells available to you. But that way you can have Raging Spirit, minion damage, minion speed.
Change it to everything it should be then. Real quick, socket wise.
Elemental Prolif is useless, by the way. You should never run it. It's only useful for very, very, very select builds.
A minute.
Welcome.
All my duels are my last page of my bin. The minion life right there.
Minion life doesn't do anything on
Skillings.
Man, if you had just one chromatic.
Yep.
Let me see real quick. Sometimes Tarlay sells stuff and other people sell stuff that can sell for one.
I mean, I'll find some chromatics later.
Wait, there's one.
I don't know if it's a chromatic.
Anything that's 3-linked that has one of each color is a chromatic. Okay?
Okay.
If you get, ideally you want 2 red slots, but if you only get 1, that's fine. The chances of you getting a green are minuscule, but even then you can work with that.
Can you do it 4 blue though?
Nope. You actually want 2 blue, 2 red, which is
Dead
most
bodies
likely.
everywhere.
Fingers crossed. Gosh dang it! Ah.
Wait, Colin, where did you go?
I wish I
I'm
could.
here. He's checking out something.
Calm has removed the eternal stain from this coast.
What you
The
really feel
Empire's
like?
citizens decorate our meeting houses with their heads. Our warriors build homes for our families. Our families
The
till
higher
the
axe
earth,
stores have
fish
the
the
highest chance
waters,
of that appearing.
fill the air
Ooh,
with
backwards.
My
song.
brother's trying to
The
find some chromatic orbs to change the color of items on this. Just put
Gotcha.
a socket on them.
I'll make your
Gains
life a
in
lot
pride
easier.
and power
I'm gonna
every
keep
day.
playing through here
Calm
because
has kept his
standing
Yeah, go ahead.
around is.
The time of the Karui.
Yeah, no, you're
Honestly, I have
fine.
no
You should
idea
do
where
it
I'm
for that.
going.
After you give her the box, you go back to that portal in
Yeah.
the middle where it has to go right, and you go up this time.
Gotcha.
You have to be linked or no?
Definitely.
I don't even have any
I
of
was
it.
gonna say because so I'm going back the way that we came.
Oh, wait, you don't even have anything in that.
No, not yet. I just got it. It's a 4 socket though. It was 4 blue.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that as in, like, you should craft it.
I can just put it in my bank account. It's 4 red and find a new helmet.
Oh, we'll see.
You know, I actually have no idea where I'm going. I looks like I've been all directions you could possibly be.
On the back page? Last page?
Oh, that. Oh, there's 2 of them. Rad. See why I said this stuff can be annoying? Oh, no. Wrong button.
Oh yeah, I know. I had a bunch of chromatic. I don't know what air I want.
Alright. Let's go here.
And one of those needle thingies.
I'm looking to see what they are. Let's see. Other armor reflects. Other armor reflects.
Go to the middle. I think I have an orb that changes into a legendary. Orbs of whatever.
Yeah. It's called a rare, by the way. Literally the best thing you could roll at your level next to 2. And 23 lightning res, you know what that means you can do? You can craft life onto it too. Crafting life on items can really remedy issues you face.
Alright, so I've completely filled out this map.
Pray for 25.
Let me try and go back again. I guess.
17, yeah, you can do worse. You can also recraft things,
Yeah.
like with a scour and another thing.
Not worth it for yeah. I'm not
Yeah,
using
for
it
this,
now.
it's not worth it. Just the regular's fine. So let's see. So, you get that. You get that.
Yeah, this map is completely filled out, Colin.
I don't know if you get access to
Is
it.
it?
I'm hoping you get
Calm has
access to it. You
removed
get up
the
to
eternal
art
stain
farther.
from
You want
this
them to
coast.
do.
Yeah, there's
You have
no
access to
way for me
added
to
fire
I'm actually
damage
gonna
on
end
these
up
houses
characters.
with
You
their
can definitely
heads.
buy it and give
Our
it to
warriors
them.
built
His
homes
Raging
for our
Spirit counts
families.
the fire skill.
Our families
Like that.
till the earth, fish the waters, fill the air with song.
This will help you out, Dave.
The Cardwe way is yet a seed.
I'm coming back to sell a bunch of stuff again.
Gains in pride and power every day. Calm has kept his promise. The time of the
I'll grab
Cardwe
that though. For
has
now.
come.
Check the chat, Dave, on Facebook.
Hang on.
Greetings.
This did wonders for me.
Oh.
They'll give you like a quick, like what to do in order, like in like a minute or something, like halfway through the video. But it's like, go here, do this, then go here, do this, then go here, do this. It's like really helpful at the beginning, just kind of give you a feel for how to play. He won't teach you build or guides or like skills or anything like that. He just teaches you like how to get through the map.
Nicely
I'm not sure what to use. Actually, yep, I'll go with Ruthless Blow.
You have
Over the
transgressed
physical.
against your God and your fellow man. You have been a willing vessel for the following sins. Theosophical vanity.
Why do you-
Calm
no,
has
no, no, no.
removed
This-
the eternal stain from this coast.
You should not have minions.
The Empire's
speed on,
citizens decorate our meeting houses with their heads.
Don't have
Our
minions speed on
warriors built
zombies. It's
homes for our
useless.
families.
They get
Our
enough speed
families till
enhances
the
you want
earth,
life. You want
fish
those
the
things to
waters,
never
fill
ever
the
die.
air with
Why
song.
give it speed? Because I didn't
The
have.
Cardwe way
So I'm going
is
to tell you
yet
right
a
now,
seedling,
normally I'd suggest
but it
using Physical
grows.
Summon Raging
Gains
Spirit.
in
I put
pride
Ruthless
and
on for a
power
reason.
every day.
Crap,
Calm has kept his
The
promise.
reason being,
The time
Ruthless
of the
has
Cardwe
a stun
has come.
duration. So every third hit,
stuns.
And it stacks. Like each Raging Spirit has its own indicator.
Gotcha.
You can stun lock an enemy.
So what should I do with those boots that I just got? Do you think of any blue-green combos that should work?
If you had Spectres, this would be perfect. You unlock Spectres in Act 3, but you have to earn it first. You have to kill General Gravicius.
Should I put that volatile bed back on or something, where it was?
Well, actually, what I'm going to do is give you a self-cast skill so you can defend yourself.
Oh,
Which for you is going to be...
I get why. Okay, I'm retarded.
Should I put Detonate Dead on?
Nah, Detonate Dead's not going to be too useful. You want corpses.
How about that blue scope, the top right, third one in? Top right, that one?
That's some Phantasm to support.
What happened to the one that was on... What was the corpse one I had on?
You had Stormcall on before.
No, the other one, the one for corpses. One that blew the bodies up that made you faster.
Oh, that's a different thing. That's not an attack skill. Actually, you can use this. The Volatile Dead. Does Volatile Dead count as a projectile or just area? Just counts as area.
When you hover over, Jen will tell you if they're usable or...
Yeah, that's what I was checking. I can remember. This isn't going to do a terrible amount of damage, but it's going to be more. Actually, let me check real quick to see what gem she offers she supports. You may have something better.
See, it says right there in the active skills, will tell you if it works with it or not. So that works in Volatile Bed.
You need it.
What's that one at the very bottom left?
Deadly Ailment.
That works on that too. For that thing.
Yeah, but not for you. That's for people that deal damage with burn and stuff.
Like critical to it. Let's concentrate effect for Volatile Bed.
It has more area damage, but it has less area of effect.
Anything on the top left? Gold. Oh, I thought
I'm gonna give it this. See, it doesn't crit, but you don't even have crit chance, so it doesn't matter. 20% more damage, 33% more damage. Those multiply off each other because one's overall spell, the other's element. And it's only fire, so it may as well count both. Now there's one more gem you can get that is useful. Well, there's two more that can be useful. We'll see which one I decide with for you. So you could do that, and it could cause it to deal chaos damage with each element. That's not too useful if you do it. So really, I think I'm just going to give you added crit. It's just flat extra
Black
damage.
storms descend on us from the north.
Which means it has actually, even though it's fire,
unnatural tempests of rage.
now it can't freeze enemies.
Lashing our backs,
because
tearing
it
at
can't
our
freeze
houses.
and burn.
The rain is shot with
Sure,
shadow.
finally.
But that
It withers our
multiplier
crops,
applies to
sickens
the
our
cold too.
livestock. And the wind. The wind carries with it a restless
deposit
spirit
legends and
that breeds
mustache.
melancholy and madness. A spirit that creeps through our dreams,
Now,
weaves
you can
tales
get
of
way better
mysteries
gloves than this,
around
so
our
I would
resting
check and see if you can
minds.
find some.
We
Yeah, I'll
try
keep an eye
not
out
to
for it.
listen.
The only reason I put
We
this
try
on
to
because it was
remember
for...
ourselves.
Okay.
You should push through Act 3 real quick and get to General Gravicius, because once you kill him, as a quest reward, you get the spell
Calm
Raise Spectre.
punishes those that
For a level
quarrel,
28 character.
steal,
Raise Spectre allows you to summon an enemy. One of the literally the second best Spectre in the entire game is available in Act 3. The Flame Sentinels. They are ribbons that shoot fireballs. That are they're called augmented fireballs. Things like lesser projectiles and stuff like that affect them. So you can have ribbons later on that are shooting 6 or 7 fireballs in volleys that pierce multiple enemies. And they wreck. Like, they get affected by many things.
So which one of these re-rolls an item?
Which reroll what?
An item.
Like a rare item?
Yeah, like I wanted to roll on something better than just critical strike. I know one of these.
You can use a scour to remove the enchanted effect from it and make it a white item, then you can put anything on it.
Should I do that?
I would. You need to take the sockets out first, though.
It won't hurt the... It won't change those or anything like that?
No, it won't do anything to that. Scour, try it. Use the Scour. It'll make it not do it from the light. Scour removes any magical property from the item.
Okay, so now I'll use one of these. So
I will. I mean, you can, but that wouldn't be too useful. My advice to you: try Chance Orb. Chance Orb has at least a chance to make it rare. So that would affect SRS. But you can use an augment to see what the other thing you get is. Part of crafting sometimes is doing that. Like you can make an item better. That's strengthened socketed fire. That's
do it again?
It's up to you. You can use a Scour to remove it and try again, or you can use a alteration orb to re-roll the blue properties. But it would not be better than blue. It'll just still be blue.
I'm gonna use this and see if it changes it.
You have to use this. The alt. Not.
This one?
Yeah. Alteration re-rolls blue items.
Try one more. I don't want burn to me.
That's actually not bad. I mean, it adds damage to your spells. But you can't have more than 2 modifiers on blue. Now, you could Scour it, use this, and then you can use Chaos Orbs to reroll yellow items. So I would not suggest using a Chaos on something this level. It would be a colossal waste.
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah. Well, the resistance is nice.
Yeah, that's about it.
You can craft something on it, though. Or alternatively, you can use a Vow on it. It'll do anything to it. It could turn into a completely different item.
Sorry, use one of these to reroll it?
Nah. My advice, if you want to re-roll it from that, use a Vow. Worst case, it probably doesn't change it. Or worst case, it changes it and you just use something different.
So flat?
Yeah, may as well. It could do anything to it. It could turn it into like a much better item, or it could brick it. Like in your case, it didn't do anything. So it can't be modified now. You can't change color sockets and stuff. But that's the nature of a Vow. It does literally anything, or it does nothing at all. Like there's no limitation with it. So
it's still usable. Just there's not like a fight with it. Just use it for skills. So.
Well, the resistance is fine. Resistance and crit strike are okay. The critical attack doesn't affect you because you're not using attacks. You use a spell. What actually does that count as a spell?
What am I supposed to do now? No less than.
Go to the portal. Go to Actory. You have to find Tolman in the crematorium. So you gotta go to the crematorium and you have to find Tolman. Also, one of the Trials of the Suns is there.
I'm gonna see if I can in the menagerie.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Don't forget, sometimes you unlock things like crafting weapons. Remember, you,
So I could do a flask, 8 chromatics, 4 jewelers, a jewel, or a sword.
Create the jewel. The jewel is the most relevant to you. Flask would be second. Go for it.
So make the jewel?
Yep. Just hold it, you don't have to keep tapping. Your SRS is like hella strong right now because of the +1. But remember, it's +1 to minions, so the minion attack and other minion gems get stronger too. That's actually really good. An additional ignite, that means it sets it on fire twice, so the effect doubles.
And then I can do a sword still, and a flask.
Do the flask first. Flasks, unique flasks can be really good. Some are godsends. Because unique flasks can completely change the way the game plays. Some of them have unique characteristics. But yeah, no, your SRS will just like rape things at this point in the game. There's an enemy hiding in like one of the corners, you have to find them. Go down. Oh wait, talk to the Blood Altar. I just don't think it made that effect.
What are you trying to do?
Can you leave the gate? Like, can you run out of the room and come back in? I think it lagged on you. Log out and log back in real quick.
I broke the blood altar.
Just go to character select. And then go back in.
What do you mean if I broke his blood
It
altar?
probably consumed the thing, but I'm gonna warn you now that I heard about that the console's kind of laggy because it's brand new and the server's constantly being worked on. So you're just gonna have to get used to that for a while. They just released this for PS4.
Imagine if you're like making like a god tier item.
Oh, it happened to me. It happened to me twice. I found like a unique item on the ground and it wouldn't let me pick it up, and every time I'd interact with it, it just wouldn't do anything. And then I have to log out, and of course, because I log out, the item's gone. Good.
I can imagine dying.
No, I wish it was just dying.
I just lose my blood altar forever.
Hang on, in here. Let me try something.
Can I try pausing the item?
No.
I think I just broke my blood altar, babe. I probably did.
Can you look up if you can change instances on PS4?
Now that you've drained that,
Yeah, hit pause. Change or yeah, change character, whatever. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it on here.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. The change in instance is you can reload a map, but it's a
Oh,
different
that
version. Like on the computer, you just hold like control shift, and you click or something, and it lets you pick. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's jank.
Worst case scenario, I have to start all over for that.
I mean, worst case scenario, it never works, man.
That's what I mean, I have to make a new character.
First, maybe if I talk to him.
greetings.
I'm trying to see if there's a way to interact with the door and to let me leave. Let me try again.
I think that it's still stuck. Because the corpses are still in the room. Okay.
What's going on?
So, you'll figure this out like by chapter 2. There's this thing called the blood altar.
Oh, the corpse being on it is why.
Is where you can go and make rare items by using special boss creatures you capture. You make them all go into like a pit, you fight them, and if you live, you get a rare item out of it. You use recipes, which are just random combinations of enemies.
Read what that does?
And we were just using it, and it glitched, and we couldn't get our item out. We figured it out. It was because there's too many bodies in the arena. 35% all elemental resistance.
Read what it does. 10% reduced damage taken for each element for which your uncapped elemental resistance is lowest. So, for example, if your cold resistance, even with this flask, isn't max, you'll take 10% less cold in addition.
And then you do more damage for 40%.
That's actually a really valuable class. It's not too useful to use.
Yeah, do the swords, just not a bunch of skeletons first.
It's probably going to be the Wikipedia, I bet you.
Spin and triangle first. I guess you can do it once you bring them in. One over. Fill up, you don't have things in the field.
Oh, I know. I'm just using... SRS, by the way, is better than Skeleton for this.
Wow, I know about some skeletons who didn't have any zombies.
Well, yeah, the SRS is literally body block. Remember, they stun too. And they immediately splash, they can stun more enemies. The only thing is that the enemies just can't do anything. Oh, Shiver Sting. Read the level.
Mm.
And it leeches mana based on your physical attack.
Can I re-roll the gems on this? You know, it's a unique.
Yeah, you can re-roll and recolor them. You can re-roll how many sockets there are. You can increase the quality too. You can use whetstones on it.
Oh, hello.
So you can raise the physical damage by like 20%.
I might do it because I was thinking about making a warrior for his favorite now anyway.
That is a level 14 sword, and you cannot be frozen when you have it equipped too. So even if you're not using the Wanderlust because you have a different pair of boots, you still can't be frozen.
You figuring stuff out, Dave?
I just got a nice little fucking hatchet.
That sword makes a couple skills ridiculously strong.
Have any questions or anything, Dave? Because my brother, who's like
pretty,
the pro,
seems to be
is here,
pretty straightforward at this point. I mean, again, I've played Diablo. A lot of this just seems like it's rehashed.
That flask is great for leveling, by the way.
I'll probably put it away.
What level can you use it at, though? I can't remember if it's a level 8 flask. Okay. Yeah, it's good for leveling because if you have the right build set up, you can not only have decent defense early on, moving the business flask.
So this isn't a skill jewel, is it?
No, that is a jewel that goes into your skill tree. See how it says radius?
Mm-hmm.
When you put it in, it'll make a giant circle based on where you put it. And it has so many dexterity things in range, meaning 4 of those little green nodes, its effect activates. This is terrific. Burning Arrow is a fun build. Like a really,
So that's a great ranger.
it's good if you're running Burning Arrow.
And this is for warriors? Or no, this is for...
I'll put it this way: you could run this, all right? You could go assassin. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You could go assassin or marauder. Like for example, if you play as the shadow and go the assassin, you get bonuses to element. If you go marauder and go chieftain, you get bonuses to fire, etc. So based on what build you go, you use that. Suddenly, burning arrow can apply 2 burns at once. That synchronizes with other things. So you can literally have so that you shoot an enemy once and you apply like 5 levels of burn to them, and their health will plummet. Like, plummet. This is match square, and caps at 20. You can also reroll how many sockets are in it with jewelers. So,
That's what I'm gonna do.
based on the item levels, based on how many of what you had, you could have anywhere from 4 to even 6.
Should get all my time?
I would just keep doing it until it says that you can't do it anymore. Okay, it's capped at 3. So you can use fusing to try to link all 3. Now you can use chromatic if you want to recolor it. My best roll you can get, in my opinion, is probably 2 red and a green or 2 green and a red. Because added cold is a green gem, and then you can have a physical and then something with increased physical damage.
Yeah, that's actually pretty sweet looking. Can I use this on it?
No. The only other thing you can do is there's an item later called a Divine Orb, I think it is, that lets you reroll implicit modifiers on items.
Good.
But those are
Is this any good? Random level corrupted on amulet plus 15 all attributes. Level 20. Is that good or not?
No, that's crap.
I just found it.
Being corrupted just means it can't be modified further.
Alright, are these worth keeping? The ones I was using?
Not really.
Not like super special items?
No, they're crap.
So that's not, I'm not using them. These are never worth keeping.
Oh, don't forget, those can be used for Shiver Speed too.
Mm-hmm.
They're both around the same level.
So now that I have this, this is useless, right?
No, it's not useless. That's raw physical. That's mostly cold damage. And remember, you can craft that still. You just need to find the crafting recipe for added physical. Once you find that crafting recipe and you can start crafting physical damage on it, like that can be like a really good axe for level 23. Like if you can craft the level 20 added phys mod on it and get a high roll on it, that axe can easily do near 200 damage physical, which is a substantial amount of damage to deal early on. I'm not saying it's going to be like some god tier weapon, but based when you have literally nothing like you do right now, anything's better. Later on, you'll start finding things that are like 6-link items for a level 20 character that have like nearly 300 damage or something, and you know, that'll be it. That's the one nice thing about playing standard. Even if you die and you have really good leveling gear, you still have it. and you can just swap between characters freely.
I wonder, can I just use Sunder?
You could use Sunder with that. Sunder would get the cold damage.
Alright, so I put Sunder on that. What else would I want? That's a green road.
Faster attacks is a good one. Faster attacks is something you unlock on a melee character.
Does this work on Sunder?
No. Thunder does not count as a projectile. It counts as AoE. You would want, ideally, Sunder, faster attacks, and then added physical. So that.
What was the last one?
Faster attacks. You don't have access to it. You'd have to have a physical character. Faster attacks is something you get in Act 2. It's a gem that quite literally just makes you attack faster. Like by a certain percentage. Like I think at level 1 it's like 23% faster.
That's probably good, right?
Added cold would be good until you have faster attacks. Remember though, those skill gems are probably higher level than the weapon. Skill gems effect, like see how this is required 29? You put that into that, suddenly that requires level 29. Make sense?
Yeah.
So like right now it costs level 29 to use because the gem is
Level 29?
Yeah, you'd have to be a level 29 character to hold that because of those gems. Versus 14 with the weapon. Gems level, it's so you can't hand somebody a level 20 spell that does like several thousand damage versus their one that does like 20.
Okay, so that level 4. It's because this is already upgraded, that's why. I'd have to give it a clean one.
Yeah, but you unlock both of these. Like you unlock these like right away. Like these are some of the first gems you get in the game.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about.
Alternatively, if you have an Orb of Regret in your bank,
I do.
sell a gem with an Orb of Regret, it will set its level again. If you sell it with a Scour Orb, it will reset the level. It will decrease the level by 1 instead of turning it to 1. So if you sell a skill gem to a vendor and you sell it alongside a Orb of Regret, it will reset to a level 1 gem. Which can be useful because some characters don't have access to other skills. But I will say this much to you. When you get to Act 6 in the game...
Which one makes a better warrior? Marauder or Templar? Or Duelist? For a Sunder build?
The answer is all of them. They have you... Sunder isn't going to be very good, in my opinion, because they nerfed the hell out of it.
Well, no, I guess it got buffed.
Yeah, but it's still not nearly as strong as some skills right now.
So this is like strength and mana, strength and dex, basically.
You have to look at their ascendancies. Duelist ascendancies excel at causing bleed damage. They have Culling Strike permanently.
How do you look at the...
You'd have to look online. Basically, the Marauder has Chieftain, which deals with totems. It has Berserker, which excels at war cries. Like they use war cries to buff themselves heavily.
What's Gladiator? Duelist?
Gladiator is one of the duelists.
What is Gladiator for?
Gladiator excels at two-hand weaponry or using shield and sword. They get increases to physical damage and they get some tankiness. Slayer is mostly two-handed combat, like two-hand weapons. Slayers get incredible physical buffs and they get permanent Culling Strike, which means that any enemy that has 20% health when you hit it or lower instantly dies, even bosses. Templar gets access to Guardian, Hierophant, and Inquisitor. Inquisitor gets large buffs to elemental damage, and they get near perfect penetration off of critical hits.
Probably.
But others get good physical too. Like for example, Raider, like she gets to be, the Raider, gets tremendous increases to critical damage and attack speed, which is great for physical. Shadow can be Assassin or Trickster, and he gets tremendous bonuses to movement speed and certain ways of dealing damage.
Oh, of course it would be.
My advice, though, if you want Sunder, is go Duelist.
Why over...
Because he mostly deals with totems and fire damage. Juggernaut and Berserker... Berserker mostly gets his bonuses in Warcry. Him, you can go a bleed build with Gladiator. Gladiator gets bonuses in bleed, like, severely. Or you could be a Slayer. Or Champion. Champion balances physical damage and defense. Gladiator actually gets bonuses based on what kind of weapon you use, and they get bonuses to armor and evasion. And Slayer just gets massive bonuses to killing shit. Like, you get tons of life steal. So think of it that way. Slayer, life leech, killing strike. Gladiator is mostly bleed, if I remember. Bleeding. And bleed scales are physical damage in mine. It counts as an ailment, but it counts as physical damage.
Mm-hmm.
So bleed also does more damage when targets are moving. It does double the damage when targets are moving, and it can stack later on. And then there's champion or whatever, and that's kind of like a balance between. For Sunder, most people go duelist though. If I remember, most people go Sunder and they end up becoming a gladiator or a slayer.
It worked.
Personally, if I were you, I'd just cycle in Slayer. That is a fun build. You're a living Beyblade that constantly sucks life from other things, and anything that gets to 20% health instantly dies, even bosses. Nothing is more satisfying than fighting an act boss, watching his health go from 21 to 20%, and just watching it instantly die. You skip literally a fifth of the fight.
I'll be joining you soon.
Okie dokie. I'm just killing stuff.
Very good. It's weird getting back to fighting by myself without having a legion of armies with me.
Oh, what did you change, like, what you were doing?
Yeah, I made a new character. I've been wanting to make a wave since I got the legion, so we just finally gave me an excuse to do it because it's not so hard when you have someone else to play with. Just being in the middle of all the mobs by yourself at the higher levels can be pretty scary.
Oh, yeah.
Howls.
I just figured out that I could dual wield.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can equip dual wields,
Yeah.
two-handed, sword shield, mace. You can use wands and shit. So whatever you want to use, you can use. Like I said, you can be anything. You could throw in a staff and a fireball spell and just cast magic. That's really what you want to do. Pretty cool. It is going to take a while to figure out like what you want to be, what you enjoy the most. That's why my brother, that's why you get me, after you get home from class or whatever, I'm searching where I'm at and it gives me like 15 minutes of tutorial he just heard. But he wants me to play like CPU, and I'm like, I like playing the PlayStation. I like to sit down at the controller when I want to play a game.
I believe in traveling light.
Lo and behold. Oh.
I believe in traveling light.
Oh good, a waypoint. I've been looking for one of these.
I've traveled inland.
So you figuring it out?
What's that?
So you figuring it out?
Yeah, I figured it out already, pretty much.
Okay.
Welcome.
I just jumped off the medical chest.
Jeez.
Might be able to catch up to you.
I wouldn't be surprised if you do.
Well, I'm actually not that faster at this game, so I'd be a little impressed.
That fills in all those blanks. Fills in that blank. Surprisingly deep maps, given the fact that it's a free game.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, it doesn't overload or anything like that, even though you got, like, a ton of dead fucking bodies all over the place. Which is
Yeah,
kinda
I've been pretty
surprising.
impressed.
Again, for, like, a dungeon crawler style kind of game, again, I'm reasonably impressed. Though I will admit, I'm pretty sure that I went through this entire map. I guess this is one of those ones that doesn't have anywhere else that you can go once you finish it. So I gotta go all the way back to the beginning. That's annoying.
Where are you at?
How do I check that? The flooded depths.
Okay. I'm just headed to the mud flaps or whatever, so I'm not far behind you.
That's what it looks like. The flooded depths just ends. Like, you go through it, you do it, and then you go back all the way to the beginning of it.
Yeah, I think you just have to kill like a boss or something in there, or a creature
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah. I took care of him. do this part over again. That's annoying. I just realized I've been streaming this whole time. This is gonna be a long fucking video.
Nothing wrong with it.
With all 3 people that maybe watch.
So you never know if you'll get someone else once you're here.
Grants a passive skill point. What? That's cool. I like that. That makes me happy. I just got a passive skill point for free.
Oh, yeah, because you did one quest. Nice. Forgot about that.
Okay.
Greetings.
It's gonna take a little bit of time to learn to be a physical class.
Hmm?
So it's gonna take a little bit of time to learn to be a physical class.
I've always preferred like those physical in-your-face kind of classes.
Me too. This was the first time I started off like on something not physical, just because I wanted to learn and didn't want to die a bunch. But
The earth
it's
of
just so much
Rayclast
different.
rejects the dead. The black
I'm so
spirit
used to
of
like
storm
using
and dream
mana and running
now
away
reaches
and
into the
staying in the
ground
back, and I was like, oh, I
raises
gotta be
up
up
our
there.
slain imperial
But they're
foes.
supposed to swarm me.
It leads the fallen from their graves and drives them to fight us beyond the end, rotted tooth and jagged nail. Our own remembered have joined their cursed ranks. No longer may we give our beloved to the birds, messengers of spirit to the sky, conveyors of flesh to the earth. Khan has commanded us to destroy our remembered with axe and fire. Khan is the bravest of us, willing to bear the ire of the ancestors for the survival of his people.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I just got to the submerged passage.
Nice. I'm at the ledge.
Okay, so you're not too far. Unfortunately, I have to run back to the line side and sell some of this shit.
Greetings. Still alive, are we?
Rami waits at the cavern entrance for the passing aspirants. One at a time, he pulls them in from the snowstorm, covers their mouth, and his eyes slice them.
Ha! My fans in Oriath will barely recognize me. I believe in traveling light.
And these.
It's all right.
And I'm out at the climb.
You're going through it pretty quick. I'm supposed to go to the Fled Depths and then Prison's Gate.
It's him. he sails back to me, my darkest. I shall see. I shall show him the way.
I believe in traveling light.
Oh, there was more to that memory, I'm sure.
Welcome.
Which way do I go?
Jesus, there's goats everywhere. Fuck you, goats.
Yeah, the
entire
goats are
fucking
annoying.
clan.
Especially since they like bunny hop around the map. They actually use a skill called Leap that you can actually use too. It's just super effing annoying. That's a sign the tank is full.
What in the fuck are you? Fuck you, killed you. Bitch.
What'd you find?
Oh, it was like a goat boss, so I killed it.
Smart move.
Well, obviously.
Rather than standing there and admiring it or something. What are you? Let's find out. Oh shit, it killed me. Like, yeah, don't say.
Thank you for freeing me. The mother... Thank you for freeing me.
Why are you... Why am I being attacked by wheels?
Those skeleton things?
Dread wheels.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
You ever hear the expression, Satan take the wheel?
It's to be a cage fight then.
That'd be it.
I can live with that.
I've got a waypoint.
Yeah, it's always nice when you can go back and sell a bunch of stuff and not worry about losing too much progress.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, you'll get to a point like where I'm at late game where it's just like, well, not even late game because I'm not late game, but you'll get to a point where it's like, I'm just gonna leave all this shit on the ground because I don't want to go back and redo blah 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 amount of
Well, that's
running.
kind of what I'm even doing now. Is I just leave a lot of stuff on the ground.
Oh yeah, because I mean, honestly, the more you play through, the more you level up, the better stuff you find very quickly. What was really good a level or two ago isn't.
Is it choice that carries you here?
There's a fine line between...
Stupid goats.
That's how I feel about goats. Stupid fucking goats.
I've hated them since day one.
Still alive, are we?
They remind me of the goat people from Diablo.
I hate them because they jump over my fucking minions and go like right towards me now. So it's like, get the fuck away.
The tale of Brutus.
Fuck you, goat.
Fuck you, goat. Fuck you, goat. Stupid fucking goat.
Yeah, but all the way through. You, and your mother too.
Eat shit, I killed your whole fucking family.
Is it a family or a herd?
Yes. Let's see. Hello?
Did I hear a goat?
What's that?
I did. I heard a goat. Almost forgot one, Dave. Fucking goat. I didn't realize that just now they actually are called goatmen.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I was like this low, I didn't know that you could see the names up top, so I was just like doing my own thing.
Gotcha. Oh god. Oh god, what have I done? What? Oh shit.
What did you do?
I opened some chests and a bunch of monsters appeared.
Oh,
They're all
yeah.
gold. God,
Yeah, remember the other day when I put that picture up and I was like, wow, there's a lot of stuff on that? That was one of those things.
Got you.
You can use your, when you look at this chest, it'll tell you, like, press X to open it or triangle to use an item, and then you can, like, use your orbs to, like, re-roll them. I think it's, like, Orb of Alteration will, like, change what it says in the fine print.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened one that was, like, +3 quality drop, and I used an alteration, and it was, like, +700% quality drop or something, so I got, like, a shit ton of those things out of it. But yeah, they'll say like we'll spawn enemies, or we'll self-destruct, or we'll curse the ground, or we'll use a spell, or I mean, there's all kinds of shit those things can do upon opening.
Oh god. I did it again.
Still alive, are we?
Crap, there's a lot of goats here.
That's cool.
Just turned this corner and there was like 20 goats on this little mountain ledge.
Fuck the goats. Not literally.
I was like, I ain't from Wisconsin.
Wow.
Why won't you let me leave?
She's not even here to defend herself.
That's what makes it better.
I believe in traveling light.
The lower prison. I'm guessing you already passed lower prison?
Good question.
The place after the Goatman.
Oh, I'm in lower prison right now.
Okay, cool. I'm sure they'll team up soon.
Still alive, are we?
In the court of the goddess, every man and woman is deemed worthy of redemption. Though you might be shackled by the tribulations of the past, the trials ahead offer you both freedom and glory. The future is yours, if you're bold enough to reach out for it.
be right back, Dave. I'm just gonna run over and close this window for my sister.
Yep.
Belief is the strongest metal of them all.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Where are you at?
Upper prison?
Okay. You come to town, I got some stuff you might be able to use.
Hang on. Cause I want to find a waypoint.
Oh, you're good. I sent you an invite.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm still working through a bunch of enemies at the moment.
Oh, whenever, no rush. Just want to make sure I did that right. It popped up.
Welcome.
Welcome.
So if I accept your invite, I'm not gonna lose like the stuff that I just did, right? It autosaves.
Yeah, you shouldn't lose anything. You should just
Says I can't join the game session.
when you hit your pause button, does it say allow friends to join group?
Yes. Yes, it does. It's checked.
Okay. I'm gonna try again. Maybe I just waited too long.
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little finicky. Yeah, because when I joined yours, I still stood there.
Yeah, so I think I'm officially in your thing now because it did let me. Yeah, it says I have joined the group.
Yeah, I see your name now in the corner, on the side.
Yeah, I see you. You're in the lower prison.
Yeah, are you back in town?
Yes.
Alright. Just let me find the portal out there and I'll be right there.
Okie dokie.
What am I doing? I have a freaking town portal, don't I? Yeah. Where is the town portal? There it is.
I think I just saw you come through.
Probably.
Oh, there's your town portal. I'm standing right next to your town portal.
Okay. I just found some pretty good items.
Really?
I thought
Did you
might
name your
enjoy.
person the Popo?
No, it's actually not me.
Oh. Interesting. The Popo and Fuckface McGee. Interesting.
Let's see.
So wait, where are you at?
I'm in town next to Nisa.
Okay. Alright, I'm standing next to Nessa. I'm going back and forth between Nessa and Bestel. I don't know if you can see me.
I'm looking.
I'm literally just going back and forth here. I'll spin in circles.
I don't see anyone spinning. Oh, maybe I'm in the wrong town thing.
I'm at Lion Eyes. I'm right next to
Okay,
Nessa.
I just checked your portals.
What's that?
I just checked your portal.
Wait, where's my portal too?
Down past the teleport thing. This is your portal to Lion.
The one to Upper Prison? Oh, so you're at Upper Prison now?
Yeah.
Got you.
After I can trade you here, you can go back to my portal. Hello.
What's up?
Can I trade you here? I might better just drop it here.
Interesting.
All 3 sockets, reds.
Jesus.
Yeah, it just was too good just to leave it. So I was just like, this will work.
Ha! I was able to change those steel greaves too.
Nice.
I changed them into steel greaves of the Inuit.
Ooh. Or do you go through your canvas portal, or did you already do that?
What's that?
Did you already go through this thing here?
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay.
To be honest,
Yeah, let me inside of it.
Oh, I think it's gonna let me redo it. Interesting. Or not. Or maybe.
More goodies. Okay, here's one. Alright. I think that was everything.
You did both of them?
Yeah, I think I got both of them. Yeah, it's just the thing acquired at the bottom.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can speed it up if you want. Which it looks like you already have.
Yeah.
I believe in traveling light.
Jesus. Alright, benefits of being in a party. Lots more to
Yeah, I'll say it's always nice. Take whatever you like, sir.
That's what I'm trying to figure out how to fuck to trying to scroll.
Move around and then use your right stick. Here, see if this works for you. This ancestral call support and then this shield over here.
What is ancestral call support?
Equip it in the same place you have your fireball, magma, whatever thing. If you have another red one to go in there.
I don't actually know what sockets. Not those. What, molten shell?
Yeah.
Alright, Alright, I have to
I
take this
think
out
it's
of my
called.
helmet then. Alright, let me take that out of my helmet. And then...
There should be Molten Strike and then Ancestral Support. If you can put those in the same item, like the same one attached to each other.
Yeah, or is it Molten Strike or Molten Shell?
There should be Strike.
Oh, Molten Strike. Okay, I done fucked that up then. Hang on. Warden's quarters.
Yeah, that's where we gotta go next. It's gonna be a interesting fight.
Oh, that's where I'm at now.
I recognize that.
Give me 1 second. I'm just putting something in my bank for later.
I have a future in mind that
I'm already in the warden's quarters as we speak.
Okay.
Still the Karui barbarians advance upon us. Lina is dead, his legion slaughtered along with every eternal man, woman and child from Lina's watch to the foot of our axiom. Should the need arise, we shall retreat through Prison's Gate, raising my barricade behind us. Yet our salvation is at hand.
Okay,
Our times demand heroic deeds, and through my arts our Lord Brutus will arise anew to defend us. May the dry sands quench their thirst with Karui blood when our mighty warden delivers his judgment upon them.
Oh, okay, you're... Alright, I see you now. You're like way across the map.
Yeah, not too far.
Orb of Transmutation, it's great, so I can't grab that for some reason.
My loyal Declan.
Alright, this is where the boss will be.
Alright, let's go. With absolute scrutiny.
He is a brute, literally. Watch your health in this fight, yeah. And watch for those spikes.
Oh, he's the butcher. That's why.
Yeah, like once
I
he
have a
starts
totem
hitting
attacking
you,
him. Gotta love my totem.
Size every time.
Oh yeah. Boots.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, that was quick and easy.
Yeah, the first time I found him about his spikes, I didn't know you could dodge them. He just was raping me.
You have certainly had your work.
That's no different than fighting the Butcher on Diablo 3. Very, very similar. Alright, let me hit this waypoint and then I gotta pop off because I gotta be up for work soon.
To accelerate the implantation process,
No problem, bro.
I can recommend a quite simple.
I have to get back to Lion Eyes anyway and talk to somebody.
Gotcha.
I think it's that guy with the T, Tarlay or something. Yeah, it's Tarlay.
Let me
Bye bye.
The warden's free of his own.
Alright, sir. I am going to go to bed because I gotta get up in, well, 8 hours.